Yes. What's going on, guys? Oh my God. All right, so let's see. I definitely said I was going to be out here at 8 o'clock, and it definitely is a little bit after 8 o'clock. But I'm here nonetheless, and I'm super excited because I have something really, really important that I want to share with all of you. Something that's really, really dear to me. Really, something that I've been working on for a few months now. And that I couldn't wait but to get on here and talk to you guys about because, in essence, all of you, my loyal followers, those of you who have been supporting me for many years, it is thanks to in part to you that I've been working on something the last few months that I want to talk to you about here today. And so I'm super excited. I'm really, really excited about this. Because I think that part of my journey and part of what I've been going through has been to help all of you through your journey, right? And so let me just back up a little bit. A lot of you guys know my story. Some of you guys probably don't, right? But about 4 years ago, it's almost 4 years ago. I quit my state job. Because I wanted to discover what was my gift. I wanted to discover why I was here. What was my purpose here, right? As a person, as a human being, right? I mean, we could definitely do many things in life, but to live a life of purpose is something that a lot of us don't get to do. And I wanted to do that. I wanted to make sure that I was living a life of purpose. And to do that, I wanted to get rid of the noise. I wanted to get rid of things that were around me. And I found myself in a place where I was doing all the right things, right? And I was I guess essentially living the kind of the American dream, right? Like I had a house and a beautiful girlfriend and a business and a new car and a great job with the state of Connecticut, and everything was going well, right? But I still wasn't happy, and I wanted to figure that out. And figuring that out meant that I after 7.5 years of working with the state, I quit my job and I went on my journey of discovering what was my gift. And at the time, I didn't know that that's what I was doing. I just knew that I wanted to go figure things out, right? I had to go figure myself out because I wasn't happy, and I had to figure out how can I get happy. What was the way for me to get happy? And through that process, I learned that we all have a gift, that you have a gift. If you're watching right now, that you have a gift that's inside of you, waiting to come out, and it's your job to discover that gift. And you don't have to go find it. It's not something that you have to go find. It's inside of you. You have to discover it, right? You were blessed with life, and you were also blessed with a gift, and that gift is special and unique to you. But it's your job to discover it, right? The universe, God, whatever it is that the higher power that you believe in, that higher power gave you life, bless you with life, and bless you with a gift, but said, like for me, like my God, if God spoke, this is how he will speak. Hey, bro, like I give you life, but I'm not gonna just give you what your gift is. You have the gift, you have to discover it, right? And so it's your job to discover that gift, and that gift then leads you to your purpose. Now, the crazy part is that everybody's purpose is the same. We all have the same purpose, and our purpose is to give, right? Because we were blessed with life, and we have to give something back to the world. And so once you discover your gift, you then learn what your purpose is, meaning you then learn what do you give back, right? And so first you have to discover your gift, then you in turn put two and two together. It might take a couple of days, it might take a couple of months, it might take a couple of years, but you then figure out what it is that you give back. You figure out what it is that your purpose is in this world, in this lifetime, right? And so I've been doing that. I've been working on that. And for those of you who've been following me and following my journey, you've seen that. You've seen the growth. You've seen everything that I've been doing. And a lot of you support it on a daily basis. I get it through comments. I get it through private messages. And I wholeheartedly appreciate all of it, right? In my journey, I discovered my gift, and my gift is the gift of communication, the gift the gift of gab, right? The ability to inspire others through communication, right? And through that, I found that my purpose was to inspire. I wanted to inspire. My purpose is to inspire uh, uh, um, um, through speaking, um, from my life, right? To inspire others to become the best version of themselves, because I'm a firm believer in you becoming the best version of themselves, which is what Tranzcendent is. So for those of you who are wondering, what's this Eddie Tranzcendent? Well, Tranzcendent is to go above and beyond in everything that you do. And so for me, I think that everybody should be transcendent. Everybody should hashtag be transcendent. In other words, be the best version of yourself, and my purpose is to do that through my speaking, and my goal is to one day be able to impact millions of lives, right? And that's the goal, because I want to be able to take my purpose to the highest power and impact folks, and so that's what I discovered, and I'm still working on it. And everything that I talk about on a regular basis is me telling you about the things that I'm going through, because I want you to also go through your journey of figuring out and discovering who you are, and finding that purpose that lays inside of you, finding that inspiration that's inside of you, because life is about being inspired. It's not so much about being motivated, right? Motivation has an expiration date, right? It has an expiration time. It comes and goes. Inspiration lives in you forever. The problem is that a lot of us don't know what that inspiration is, so we have to discover that inspiration within us. Once we do, we can always go right back to it, right? No matter what happens, we go right back to it. As to where motivation, you have to go back to that song, or go back to that book, or go back to that person, and and with inspiration is different. And so that's what my whole message is about. My message is about inspiration. My message is about discovering your gift, and my message is about living in your purpose, living your best life in your purpose. And that's what yes is all about. Yes, you should discover your gift, and yes, you should become the best version of it. Yes. And so I say all that because that all leads to my special announcement today, and the announcement is super simple, but I'm super excited about it. But the announcement is that in a little bit over a month, I will be certified as a life coach, right? So, and this is something I've been working on for a few months. But in essence, I've been working on it for years, because for years I've been talking to folks and helping people, whether it's directly or indirectly, with their life and the things that they're going through. And so, I a few months ago on my 36th birthday, I thought, that it was the best time to finally take the step, into becoming a life coach, right? I thought that it was the right time. I thought that that I was in the right mindset to finally take the step of doing so, and giving myself the opportunity to be able to help people on a more one-on-one basis, right? Because my speaking is amazing, and I get to help people, in groups or masses. Like, my largest engagement was 500 people, right? And so being able to help people like that. But with the coaching, I get to help one-on-one, and that brings a whole different fulfillment inside of me, that I really cannot wait to really dive into, not only for myself, but for you, for those of you who have been following, for those of you who have been tracking and following my advice, because I want you to do the same thing. And for me to be able to be Eddie Transcendent, for me to be able to continue to give you advice every day, continue to tell you the importance of discovering your gift and living in your purpose, I have to live it as well. And so I need you to understand what was happening with me, and how for a while I was kind of stuck, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to make that move, But I found that it was time. It was time to take that step. It was time to dive in to what I'm called to do, which is to inspire and to help others discover their gift and live in their purpose, right? And so I found that it was the right time, and it's the right time to go forward. And I did so. And so for the last few months, I've been working with a specific program called CTA, the Coach Training Alliance, with which I will be certified by the end of March as a certified life purpose coach. With the idea being to help everyone, right? Live a life of happiness and live a life of purpose. Because for me, I really truly believe that that happiness should be at the pedestal of everybody's life, right? Like we should all be aiming for happiness. Like all those other things we keep aiming for, aren't what we should be aiming for. They're all byproducts of the main thing, which is happiness, joy, just having that joy. I think that if you put your happiness and your joy at a pedestal and you go towards that, everything else will be attracted to you. So those other things that you like the vacations, like money, like the material things, like love, like all those things that you want will then be attracted to you once you aim towards the happiness. And so that's what I want to do. And the reason why I'm doing it is because it's what's been working for me. I stand here before you, not as someone who is reading something and then regurgitating back to you. No, I stand here before you as someone who is living through it with you. I'm a 36-year-old man who just 4 or 5 years ago wasn't really sure what I was doing. I didn't know who I was, even though I did great things in my life, like serve this beautiful country, and I worked a great job with the state of Connecticut, and I've done a lot of good things in my life, in a community, that I'm still involved in, but I still didn't know who I was. And taking the step of working on me and working on discovering who I was one of the best things I ever did, because it taught me about self-awareness and about the importance of self-awareness and the importance of knowing who you are, and not only knowing who you are, but understanding who you are and why you are that person, and thus accepting who you are, which is the main part, right? It's not just about knowing who you are, it's about accepting who you are. And here today with you, I'm telling you about my journey toward becoming a coach, because this is my way of accepting that I am a coach, right? And for a long time, if you look at my inbox, not that you can, but if you did, you will see how people talk to me and tell me how I've been making a difference in their lives just through some of the stuff that I post. And so I want to take it another notch, and I want to actually work with folks in a co-creative manner to be able to help them reach some of those goals and overcome some of those challenges that they have in their lives. And so I would love to sit here and explain to you, talk to you about what coaching is all about, and how as a coach, I'm not necessarily looking to give you advice and to fix your problems. I don't want to be your Mr. Fix-It. What I want to do is I want to create, again, that co-creative relationship with you that's focused entirely on your interests, your challenges, and your goals, right? And that's the idea. The idea is to be, is to be there with you and to create a relationship where there'll be strong communication and problem solving for those things that you're looking to solve, right? So I'm not necessarily looking to solve them for you. I'm looking to be there with you to help you solve those problems on your own, because I'm well aware that any problem you have, you can very easily fix it on your own. You just need that extra push, that extra person, that change of perspective, that expect those expanded options of where you can go and what you can do to be able to solve some of those problems that you have. And so that's what I'm doing. That's what I want to do it, and that's what I want to do for you. If this is you, please let me know. Because this is what I'm here to do. This is what I've been called here to do. And I'm excited. I'm super excited. And that's what this is called. This is what this life is about. This life is about me, pretty much coming out of the closet and saying, look, I'm not just an inspirational speaker. I'm also a life purpose coach, and I can help you if that's something that you desire. And this is not a selling. I'm not looking to sell you anything. I'm here to thank you, because it's because of you that I realized this inside of me, and that I'm here doing what I'm doing today because of all of you, because of my followers, whether you're here on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat, on Twitter, on wherever you're at. It's because of you that I'm here. And it's my calling to impact as many lives as possible, in my life, in my time here in this lifetime. And so that's what I'm here to do. And so guys, listen, thank you so much. I really do appreciate, all of your support throughout the years. This is not the end of anything, but I thank you because of you that I've taken this step. and that I continue to work hard to become the best version of who Eddie Transcendent is supposed to be, because I know that will then help you become the best version of you. And I fully take on that challenge. I fully take on the challenge of helping you become the best version of yourself, of helping you become transcendent, because I know that you could be. I know that you can be. And I want to be that person in your life that I didn't have, right? And I want to make that process for you just a little bit easier by becoming that your accountability partner, right? I want to be able to give you that safe opportunity for meaningful dialogue, right? Concerning your goals or your challenges in your life. I want to be able to be that person to provide that perspective, to help you be able to step outside of your situation and look at things from the outside in, because that's the only way, or maybe the most effective way that you're going to be able to solve some of these problems and to overcome some of these adversity and some of these challenges, is to be able to get yourself to step out of your situation and look at your situation from the outside in. To not be that person there, to not be the victim, to not be the person that's going through things, to look at it from the outside in and be able to understand how to move forward from the outside in. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to inspire and motivate you if that's what you need. Although I'm a big believer of inspiration versus motivation. If motivation is what you need, I want to be that for you, and I want to be able to help provide those potential solutions to be able to help you overcome those challenges again. And I want to be able to help you create those next steps that are going to help you with whatever challenges you have. And so again, I thank you, because it's because of you, because of those of you that I see in the comments, that I am who I am today. Whether you support it or heavily or not, like, I know you've always been there. Just for example, I see Joe Suda, who was my old lieutenant at my job when I left my job almost 4 years ago, and I remember him being worried, like, hey, what are you about to go do? And I said, I don't know, Joe, like, I gotta go figure it out, but I'm not happy here, and I have to go figure it out, and in turn, he didn't say to me, well, you're crazy, don't do that. He said, all right, man, well, you know what, it best to you, I'm sure you're gonna be great at whatever you do, and it's those people, it's the Joe Sudas of the world. It's the support from the Maria Isabel Colons from the world that helped me get to where I am today, and that helped me make the decision of becoming a coach, a life purpose coach. And so that's what this whole life is about. It's about that. It's about me telling you that the same things that I've been talking to you about the last couple of years is what I've been going through. I've been going through the whole discovery phase of understanding who I am, and understanding and accepting that my gift is the gift of communication, and the gift of inspiration, and that my purpose is to inspire as many lives as I can for my time here, and I plan to do that with your help, with your support, with your continued cheering, because I when I see that, it helps me understand and really realize that what I'm doing is working, whether it's one person at a time or 10 or 20, whether it's the 12 people on this live or the hundreds that are going to see this later on because you're going to share it, or because they're going to just happen to run into it. That's what drives me to keep moving forward. So the best thing that I could tell you at this point is that it's because of you that I'm doing this, and I want to invite you to please consider the opportunity of having a coach, and more importantly, having me as a coach. I would love to be that person to help you get to the next place, But it's very important for you to understand that the coaching will work for you as long as you're ready for it. You have to choose it, like you have to choose coaching. Coaching doesn't choose you, so I can't choose you. You have to choose to go through the process and understand that coaching is not necessarily a necessity, but it is an investment in yourself and in your life. And I know because because of what I know, because of my training, and because I have a coach right now, right? So I have a coach that helps me, and I see the value in it, and so I know what the value in it could be for you. And so just understanding that again, that it is not a necessity, it really is an investment. And anyone, even you, like regardless of whoever you are, if you're watching this right now, whoever you are, I don't care what you've been through in your life, like you can definitely you can definitely benefit from this, as long as you're willing to go all in and to choose it, and to choose coaching. So again, guys, thank you so much. Listen, I really do appreciate you guys being on here, and watching this and sharing this video. I mean, there's not much more that I can say to really show you how much you mean to me, and how much you mean to my decisions. I really do appreciate it. And again, I invite you, if you're still a little bit nervous, please send me, if you're not nervous, but if you're still a little bit skeptical about like, hey, what is this guy talking about coaching? Like, and I get it, because I had the same mindset a couple of years ago about coaching. If you're still a little bit skeptical, please send me a message and let me know. I would love to enlighten you, and to inform and educate you on what coaching is, and to give you the opportunity of giving you a discovery session, right? Of giving you a free discovery session where you can have a session with me, and you can understand a little bit about what's about, and how it could potentially help you. Because at the end of the day, the best way to truly understand what coaching can do for you is to experience a session, right? Like there's only so much talking we can do. There's only so much explaining I can do. There's only so much material I can send you to help you understand the importance of coaching. But it's that session that's going to really like unlock in your mind what it is and how it can help you. And so I invite you, to please, inbox me and let me know if you would be interested in a 20 minute to half an hour discovery session with me, where we could talk about coaching, and we can have, and that session will give you kind of an insight on what it is. And I think it'll be great. I think it'll be great for you. I think it'll be great for me to work with you, whomever you may be. So please, if you're watching and you're interested, if you're watching and maybe it's something that you thought about in the past, and you just want more information, or you're ready, like you're like, yo, I'm ready to have this discovery session. I trust you, Eddie. I trust your work. I trust what you've been doing. Then please, don't hesitate to send me the message, on whatever platform you're watching this on. The discovery session is totally free. It's just a way, for me, to be able to inform you, to talk to you, and to be able to enlighten you on something that has helped me and that I think will help you. And then from there forward, you choose whatever you want to do forward. But I would love to have you come in there. And if you're somebody who has been watching me for the past few years, and you see what I'm about, and you see what I've done, then you know what it's all about. It really is all about, helping you, and it really is about creating a synergy, right? Because this relationship that I'm looking to build with you through coaching is really about a synergy. It's really about one positive kind of view on things, right? It really is about coming together with one vision, and creating a synergy to move forward and help you get past whatever obstacles or adversity, or even just to give you a new perspective, or expanded options on what you can do to move forward in whatever the situation you're in. I mean, we may not even be talking about your gift and your purpose. We might just be talking about just regular life things, regular things, when you're just looking to have just like genuine, meaningful dialogue on what's going on in your life, and things that you could do to better yourself moving forward. So again, guys, listen, thank you so much. I really do appreciate everybody who's tuned into this live. If you're just coming into this live now, I would really, 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 really implore you to wait about like 2-3 seconds for it to load onto Facebook, and go back to the beginning and listen to the whole thing, and understand what I'm doing here, and understand what this message is all about, and understand how this can help you today, tomorrow, 10 years from now, whatever. Just a quick wrap up. I've been working on myself and on who I am and on my gift and on my purpose for many years. I'm about a little bit over a month away from finally being certified as a life purpose coach. And it's thanks to you. It's thanks to all those people who have been following me and supporting me. And I invite you for a discovery session with me. I invite you to join me, to understand what coaching is about and to have a free session with me and to really be, at least knowledgeable of what it is and how it can help you. If at the very least, at least you will know, that it isn't for you, right? But believe me, I wouldn't be on here talking to you, and I wouldn't be on here putting this stuff out there. Those of you who have been following me know that I only put out stuff that I know that is going to be in the best interest of my audience. Everybody who has been following me understands how much I appreciate you and how much I would never share anything that I think is going to hurt you. And so that's what this is about. And so thank you so much. I really do appreciate each and all of you for your continued support here on Instagram, on Snapchat, everywhere else. If you're not following me on those other platforms, please do so. And by the way, while I have you here, if you're on Clubhouse, I'm going to start to hit Clubhouse super heavy. So I need, please, if you're on Clubhouse, check me out. You already know Eddie Tranzcendent at Clubhouse. Let's talk. I definitely want to have some conversations at Clubhouse. More not one-on-one, more open conversations where we could talk about those things that I specialize in and those things that I really want to get out there. Again, just to wrap up, listen, you were blessed with life. You were blessed with life, and that blessing came with a gift. And once you discover that gift that's inside of you, then that's going to lead you to your purpose. And your purpose in life is the same. We all have the same purpose, is to give back because of the life that we were blessed with, But we just don't know what to give back yet because we don't know what our gift is. And we're spending and wasting time, answering other people's calls or doing what other people think is great for us, and not taking the time to dig it deep inside and really understanding who we are and accepting who we are and knowing that once we know who we are, understand who we are, and accept who we are, that then opens the door for your purpose and for you to be able to give back the way you should give back. And I've been going through that journey, and now I want to help you go through that journey. That journey has led me to understand who I am, as an inspirational speaker, as a communicator, and now as a life purpose coach. And it's thanks to you. So guys, thank you so much. I see you guys in the comments. Thank you so much. Hey, how are you guys? I really appreciate your support. If you're just tuning in and you're interested in knowing what coaching is, or you're interested in a discovery session, a free discovery session with me, please let me know in the messages. I'm here, ready, able and ready to help you. My purpose is to impact as many lives as I can in my time here. And our time here, as we already know, man, is limited. We just don't know how long we're going to be here. And I want to be able to impact as many lives as possible. And although I truly enjoy impacting lives, through speaking to a lot of people, with this coaching, I'm really going to be able to impact lives on a one-on-one. And I can't wait to do it with you if you're watching. So please, take a second out, send me a message, and let's do this. And guys, please don't forget, you're special. Like regardless of wherever you're at in your life. If you're a teenager, if you're in your 30s, if you're retired, whatever, you're special, and you have a gift. You have a unique gift that was gifted to you at birth, and it's time for you to fight to discover it. Like, there's no fighting. It's time for you to discover this gift, and it's time for you to live a life of happiness and a life in your purpose. And the time starts right now. Like right now, this Sunday evening, it starts right now. It's time for you to start discovering what your gift is and living in your purpose. Don't wait any longer. Like the time is now. You don't understand how your life is gonna change when you start to live, when you start to make happiness like the main priority, and you start to live your life in purpose, and you will see how you're gonna start attracting all those things that you want. It might take a little longer. But when it comes, you're gonna appreciate it a lot more. Stop living a life based on the day of the week. Stop living life based on your next vacation. Stop living life waiting for Friday to come around. Stop living life waiting for that paycheck. Stop living life focusing on what other people think about you. Stop living life for others other than for yourself and for your own happiness and for your own joy. Stop. Just stop. This is your only life. Like, this right here is your only life. This is it. This is it. Stop cutting corners. Stop trying to get to that end goal so quick. Like, just stop it. Put happiness on a pedestal and enjoy your journey. And all the things that you need and you want will be attracted to you. All of them. You know, money, material, if that's what you like, love, all those things that you want will be attracted to you if you do so. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're just tuning in, I gotta get out of here. If you're just tuning in, please make sure that you watch the replay. And please give me an opportunity to be your life purpose coach. Send me a message. Let's talk about it. Let's go. Oh yeah, and don't forget, be transcendent.